Hello, Warriors of Light, and welcome to my 38th weekly podcast. Today, I will be going over the ongoing PvP Series 6, tips on power leveling your Carpenter crafting class, hints on clearing all Endwalker Extreme trials, PAX events in Australia, the Tokyo Game Show, and my thoughts on the Dawntrail expansion thus far. Today is September 21st, 2024. So, PvP Series 6 is ongoing and very competitive on the Dynamis data center. So, I was able to obtain the ultra-rare mount named the Oppressor. As previously mentioned, I found that doing the frontline daily roulette is a great way to power level through the series in addition to casual 5-on-5 matches. Also, gamers should be made aware that after the series ends, these rare items will not be available, and gamers should try to queue for these duties during peak hours, like weekday afternoons and nights, and the weekends to farm PvP experience points faster. My next topic is about the Carpenter crafting class. This Disciple of Hand class creates weapons and tools from expert knowledge of the hardness, pliability, weight, and value of all types of timber. This crafting class can create wooden shields and masks for casters, weapons and armor for disciples of war, fishing poles for fishers, and grinding wheels for goldsmiths. So, like other classes in the Disciple of Hand bunch, gamers can power level this class through leva quests given by Malahali or by the Wachumeki deliveries, both found in Tuliolal. Also, Grand Company daily provisioning missions provide another great opportunity to power level your Carpenter crafting class in addition to weekly custom deliveries. Using the same approach to level my other crafting classes in the past few weeks, I was able to use Margaret's custom deliveries and Labyrinthos from the Endwalker expansion, and Andon's custom deliveries in Ilmeg from the Shadowbringer expansion for a big weekly boost of experience point. Also, if gamers have leveled their Botanist Gathering class, gamers can gather numerous types of lumber for carpenter recipes. Because this was my last crafting class to level up, I was able to obtain the title of Arbiter of the Arts and the corresponding achievement. So moving on to my next topic, Endwalker Extremes have been a hot topic lately, and since these trials can be cleared unsync, a lot of gamers are trying to clear them. So, I will go over some tips for clearing each extreme for the first time. For the trial named Mount Ordeal Extreme, gamers can dodge most attacks and possibly want to set up circular positions for the attack called Radial Conflagration. For the trials named Stormcrown Extreme, Minstrel's Ballad, Heidelin's Call, and Minstrel's Ballad, Zodiarch's Fall, gamers can also dodge most attacks and melt the boss. However, for the trial named Minstrel's Ballad, Endsinger's Area, gamers need to bait the attack called Grip of Despair in the middle, and have DPS players run east while tanks and healers run west to break the tethers, and then move to the 8 meteor positions to survive. I found this mechanic to be one of the most difficult for this unsync extreme trial. So, for the trial named Voidcast Deus Extreme, the knockback tower mechanic is one of the most difficult. Gamers need to assign 4 positions around the center of the arena. DPS players should be knockbacked north while tanks and healers, also known as the support group, should be knockbacked south. 1 DPS and 1 support player will receive flares, and should not be knocked back into the towers. So for the last trial called the Abyssal Fracture Extreme, one of the most punishing mechanics is the Black Hole and Fractured Eventide attacks. 1 player will be marked with a black hole marker and must move away from Zero Miss on the other side of the arena, while the rest of the players move to a safe corner near the boss to avoid the Fractured Eventide attack. Also, the other punishing mechanic is called Meteor Impact, and gamers must avoid having their meteor tethers turn red or they will risk losing the trial. Overall, I think each extreme trial was very difficult unsync, but I was able to complete each trial this week and get my full mentor certification. I highly recommend gamers try these extreme Endwalker trials and become mentors themselves. So, moving on to my next topic, another PAX event will be held in Australia on Friday, October 11th through Sunday, October 13th, and is one of the biggest gaming events down under. It is being held at the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre at 1 Convention Centre Place on South Wharf 3006 in Melbourne, Australia. As of today, There may be only daily tickets available for $75 Australian dollars and 3-day badges are sold out. Gamers that attend can enjoy a Dawntrail-themed photo op, challenge the mighty Valagarmonda with fellow attendees, participate in fun giveaways, and peruse official Final Fantasy XIV merchandise. So, if you are in the Melbourne area or the Down Under, this is a great opportunity to experience the Final Fantasy XIV universe. Next, Yoshi P and the Final Fantasy XIV team will be attending this year's Tokyo Game Show at Makuhari Messe in Chiba, Japan from Thursday, September 26th through Sunday, September 29th. This event will be broadcasted on YouTube Live. So, if gamers are in the Tokyo area, this will be a great opportunity to see Yoshi P live and visit his team's booth for various Final Fantasy XIV activities and photo ops. So lastly, my thoughts about the Dawntrail expansion thus far. So, as of today, I've power leveled my Dragoon job to level 100 using the Endwalker Beast Tribe quest sound in Thavnair, queuing more with the Avatar Trust system, completing duties for Wondrous Tales Unsynced, destroying extra Dawntrail and Endwalker hunt marks, and participating more in daily roulettes. I was also able to clear all the Endwalker Extreme trials and gain my Mentor certification. This Mentor certification will allow me to queue for Mentor duties. In addition, I had a chance this week to finish my Carpenter crafting class to level 100 and learn my last master recipe. So, I was able to gain the Arbiter of the Arts title and achievement. So, next week, I want to work on farming relic weapons from past expansions and power leveling my warrior job to level 100. So, that's all I have for my 38th weekly podcast. If you enjoy my podcasts, you can subscribe to my English podcast channels on YouTube and Rumble, and my Russian channels on RuTube and VKontakte. Also, you can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, under Dynamis Ryne. I try to answer comments and questions found on my channels through my weekly podcasts. Feel free to post on my social media platforms and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.